Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. In today's video we are going to analyze this pair here, and this one other pair I'm going to analyze. All right, so I want you to watch this video because you're going to learn one or two things from it. All right, this is a boom and crash pair. This is boom 1000 index. Then we're also going to analyze one volatility indices index. All right, so what we're going to do is more like a top-down analysis, and with this you'll be able to learn how you can easily make some good profit if you're the kind of person that is always thinking of risking like small to make some huge profit. All right, this video is for you. All right, so and like I used to tell my students, if you want to make huge amount of money, then you want to make huge profit, or find setups that can go a long way, then you need to always look for them on a higher time frame. So for that reason, we are coming to this higher time frame to do the analysis. First of all, you can see this market has been bullish for a very long time. All right, the market has been bullish and bullish until it got to this highest point. You see, this highest point was in the month of this was the month of let's see, this is the month of April 2025, and the market after getting to that high, that was when the market started selling massively. It's been selling. Now based on that high, we have to check to confirm where is our possible the breakup structure. All right, because we're working with market structure. Okay, looking at what we have here, so we had a breakup structure, meaning that this is a valid higher high. All right, so meaning that this is a valid higher high, and for that reason, here is where we had the change of character. Here is where we had a change of character. All right, so you can easily draw it this way and fix it down here. Here's where we had a change of character, and so if you place the line here, you see this is where we have a valid change of character. So after the change of character, we had a pullback. The market pulled back nicely to this level, and you see it sold massively. It sold massively. So in that case, the boom 1000 index is bearish, is in a bearish trend on the weekly time frame. Boom 1000 index is on a bearish trend on the weekly time frame. So if you're looking for setups on a higher time frame, be looking for bearish setups. All right, and also if you look at the way the market bought until it got to this high, is a clear indication that the market will be breaking to the downside. All right, with this you can put your trend line just here, join with this high, little high here, then you put the next one right here, and you see that's a bearish continuation structure. All right, to tell us the market is actually going to sell to the downside, or the market is going to break to the downside. Okay, so as it is, I am expecting the market to continue with the sales till it goes beyond this low here, till it goes this beyond this current low here. So at this point, if you want to take advantage of this opportunity here, be looking for sell setups on this pair. You can go to a lower time frame, even on the daily time frame, 4-hourly time frame, 1-hourly time frame. Be looking for sell setups so that you can make the profit, even to sell from where the current price is to where we have the current low, because this is a weekly time frame. If you are fortunate enough, let me show you something, guys. If there's a way you can take an entry where we have the current price and you hold it to where we have this low here, this low, this is a minimum lot size 0.2 is given about $72 profit, so it is huge. All right, so let's quickly go down to a lower time frame to spot opportunities. All right, so on the daily time frame, you can see where we had the breakout and the retest, and the market sold massively. Now this is a very important thing to take note of. When the market consolidated here a bit, it was ranging here, then it bought up to this level, it pulled back. So if you look closely, this is where we had the breakout structure. We had the breakup, so the market sold massively. So there's a change of character, and this is a pullback and a retest happening around this level here. Then the market is selling. So all we have to do now is to wait for the market to do another pullback. If you want to join with the sales, you wait for the market to do another pullback. That is on the daily time frame. And if we get we can't know when the market wants to start buying to create the pullback, because it has to start buying first before we can think of bringing out the Fibonacci retracement tool. All right. Although we have a zone here where the market can possibly react, always look to the left side to see the structure the market has. Like we have a structure down here. This is there is something that looks like a demand zone somewhere there. So if the market can sell to this level, I think it can possibly buy. So all we have to do is just to wait, maybe wait for the market to come to that zone, then do a pullback. If it pulls back with the confirmation, you can enter again, because I'm expecting some massive sales based on the daily time frame structure or weekly time frame structure, and we're expecting some massive sales on this pair. Okay, so then you can still go down to the 4 hourly time frame sometimes, because what you are seeing here on the daily time frame, as you can see, we are just having a candlestick. And this candlestick, sometimes how you can spot the possibility of a reversal on a time frame like the daily time frame like this is by looking at the time. Right now, this is about was it this is about 8 p.m. Nigerian time, meaning we are left with about 5 hours for the current daily candlestick to close. But you see, up till now, this is the only thing the market can form. This indicates that there is a consolidation on the lower time frame. There is a consolidation on the lower time frame. So with that consolidation, there is a chance the market can reverse from there because of that consolidation. So all we have to do is just to go down to the 4 hourly time frame, and as you can see on the 4 hourly time frame, that there is a consolidation there. So if the market is going to continue with the buys, it must break out of this. If the market must pull back for a buy, then there must be a breakout of this consolidation. The market buys to a certain level, then it starts. Then you find a point you can come in for the sales, because the direction of the market is bearish. So looking out for sales is more advised than looking for buys. So if that happens, then in that case, if the market buys from where it currently is, then we can use our flip tool to drag up to this level. Then you see that's where we have our golden zone. That's where we have our golden zone. Then there's a chance the market can just come up to this level before it starts selling massively. This is the 4 hourly time frame. This is a 4 hourly time frame. Okay. So if the market comes down to this level, we should look for an opportunity for a sell. But if the market comes down to this level and yet we do not still have a sign that is going to sell, let me just place a horizontal line. I want to see where this zone falls on, if the market can actually sell from there. Okay, there is a chance the market can sell from this zone, because you see where I just placed that horizontal line, the market had sold here previously. There's a key level, there's a sell there, there's a sell here. This is actually a zone, there's a sell here, market bought, market sold. So on market getting to this zone, there's a very high chance it can sell from there. All right, so on the 4 hourly time frame, you can just keep an eye on the market getting back to that zone. Then once the market gets there, you look for your confirmation before you take an entry on this pair. All right, try to sell, try to take your trades according to the direction of the trend. It will save you some money and make you some profit. All right, that is it for this particular pair. I don't want to go much lower to the time frames to discuss this, so just keep an eye on this 4 hourly time frame. If you can just get an entry from here, let's say you get an entry from here with the minimum lot size, you make so much profit. Even if you hold it up to this level here, you make at least $50 profit. And mind you, your entry has to be on the 15 minutes time frame, 5 minutes, or even the 1 minute time frame. You can still get your entry if you know what you're doing, so that you'll be risking very low. You might be risking like maybe $2 or $3 to make this $57 if you know what you are doing. All right, these are the kind of things you'll be discussing in the November mentorship batch. So if you're yet to register, just there's a link in the description of this video. Click on that link and get to my Telegram channel. You'll find my WhatsApp contact there. You find my Telegram contact. Reach out to me on any of those through any of those platforms. And also the information regarding the mentorship is also there. So reach out and register as soon as you can, because the mentorship is kicking off in the next 2 days. All right. So that's it for this pay. At the meantime, let's go to a different pay. So the video is not gonna won't be too long. We'll go to volatility 31S. Volatility 31S index. All right. This particular pair, one of my students showed it to me when we were having a class, and she has made some good profit on this pair. All right, the analysis was perfect and everything is good. So I want to share with you guys right here. Now this is the 4 hourly time frame on this pair. Let me see the daily time frame. Okay, so on the daily time frame, the market is bullish. All right, the market is bullish, and the market, as you can see, it bought up to where we have this. This is a supply zone right here. If you understand supply, demand and supply, it will be very easy for you to have an idea of the zones where you should expect the market to, react or reverse. If you can understand supply and demand, other blocks, all those things to help you determine or predict where the market can possibly react. Now here is a supply zone, all right, that was not mitigated. Now the market got to the supply zone and started coming down. All right, so if you go to the 4 hourly time frame, you can see the market was actually creating higher highs and higher lows. And right here, let me get the crosshair too. I want to show you guys something. All right, so you can see that this was a break of structure. There was a break of structure here. Then we had another break of structure here. Then on the 4 hourly time frame, this is the highest point the market actually got to, and this will be our valid higher low on the 4 hourly time frame. All right, so you can easily draw this. This is very important that you have an idea of where you will expect the market to actually create a shock or a change of character, because this is one of the major problems of some traders. You may not you are mistaken on if you make a mistake on where the change of character is supposed to be, you might end up analyzing the market in a way that expecting the market to go in a direction where the market is not ready to go, all right, or in the direction that's against where the market is heading. Okay, so this is the valid higher low on the 4 hourly time frame for now, and until the market is able to go beyond this low before we can say there is a change of character on the 4 hourly time frame. But when we go to the 1 hourly time frame, what do we have? See, on the 1 hourly time frame, we still had some break of structures happening. All right, so there was a break of structure here. So this here become a valid higher low at this point. So this was where we had the most valid higher low. Okay, yeah, that's a valid higher low there, and then there's another one right here where the market broke structure here again. So this is the last higher low the market created, and this is where we had the change of character. As you can see, this is where we had the change of character. Now the market started pulling back. All right, so I want to show you guys something. Let's go to the lower time frame. Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. Now, on the 15 minutes time frame, after the market created this change of character, as you can see here, this change of character that we noticed here on the 1 hourly time frame, the market sold up to this level. You will possibly believe that the market is going to come to this level to start selling. Once the market gets to this level, it has to start selling. But what happened, you can see on the market getting to this zone, it kept on buying. Why? Because the market was not ready to start selling. So while the market is retracing and we do not have any sign of the market being ready to sell, what I mean is no change of character. The market kept creating higher highs and higher lows from this level, kept on creating higher highs and higher lows up to this level. So until we have a change of character around it before we can say, okay, the market is really ready to do the sales. So as you can see, the market started ranging here, creating higher highs and some higher lows, and somehow looking as if it is ranging. But where the market actually created the change of character was here, because it's the lowest point the market went to before it created this higher high, and after that there was no break of structure again. This is the highest point the market got to. It never broke structure, so this makes this the valid higher low, and then this way we had the change of character. After the change of character, the market consolidated and then broke down nicely. So her TP was yeah, her profit target was here, and it was nicely hit. Her profit target was, I think it was here, yeah, and it was nicely hit. And the market can still keep going down. Now, I want to say something about these things. Now, this structure here now, since we are finding this change of character on the 1 hourly time frame, okay, this is a 1 hourly time frame change of character. You cannot use it to trade on the 4 hourly time frame. That is, if you are taking the trade, you are supposed to make sure that your TP does not go beyond this low, because the market can possibly come down to somewhere here and then starts buying. That is very, very possible. And the market will still, as it is, the market is still bullish on the 4 hourly time frame. But on the 1 hourly time frame, the market is bearish. I just hope you guys understand. So the market is still bullish right now on the 4 hourly time frame, but on the 1 hourly time frame, the market is bearish because we had a change of character on the to the downside, and the market is selling. So as long as this 4 hourly time frame change of character has not happened yet, we have to take note of the fact that the market, on getting somewhere here, can just get here and then continue with the buys and even break structure again. All right, so you don't want to hold your trade to go beyond this particular line here, because you might get kicked out. You might just lose some profit after you've been able to hold since from the top down there to that level. So always try to identify high time frame structures. These things are things that you need to understand, so you can really succeed in your trading journey. So if you want to learn it better and understand it in a way that will help you succeed in trading, you need to click on the link in the description of this video. Get to my Telegram channel and reach out, be for a private mentorship, or you join the November mentorship batch. The registration is still actually ended yesterday, but you still have a window of about 2 days to also register, because we are kicking off on Wednesday. That is in 2 days' time. So you just have to help yourself to succeed. You can still make that money you needed between now and December. You can still make the money you've been looking for since the beginning of this year. It depends on you. So take action as soon as you can. The time is now. All right. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Remember, subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, share your thoughts in the comment section, and then subscribe to join the Telegram channel in case of any updates. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed and peace out.